watching Chittarupa Yoga and Fitness. My name is Laura Wilson, and I show you ways to modify exercises so that everybody can find a way to keep moving. Let's focus today on strengthening our upper body. We are going to be on the floor for some of this. We might go to the wall for some. If you have some light dumbbells that you want to use, you can go ahead and find those and get them here. Make sure, as always, that you're in a nice safe space. And remember to subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Make sure to give it that thumbs up if you like it, and let me know in the comments if you want more upper body work or if you prefer core or full body strength. Anyway, let's go ahead and begin standing, and we're just going to start warming up our core as always. And of course, there are warm-ups in the description below. Make sure to check all those links. So let's clap our hands in front and back. Start to take this faster. And then we're going to release, shake out our arms, soften our knees. Take this to some pelvic tilts. So we're going to work into our core here. Let's take our arms wide and we're going to start to squeeze from our chest. Let's bring that down, circle our hips. And just march in place a little bit. We'll get some blood flowing to our whole body. Let's press our elbows back. So think about squeezing your shoulder blades together so that they're kind of tapping back there. Shoulders relaxed. And let's take this back to that clap, front and back. Checking in with our coordination, maybe clasping our hands in front and back. And then see if we can speed that up. All right, let's shake that out. Reaching our arms overhead. Let's flex at our wrists. Take it out wide and flex a little through our shoulders. Shrug them up and back. And let's go ahead and begin with just looking at the basics of a push-up. We want to shrug our shoulder blades together, bring our elbows to our ribs, hands forward. So let's just exhale and press out. Inhale, come in and squeeze. Exhale, press out. Inhale, come in and squeeze. So if you want to, keep on doing your push-ups here in the air. You can also bring this to a wall. Step up to the wall back. We'll do 3 here. And of course, you can always do this on the floor. So if you want to stay here at the wall, stay at the wall. Again, if you prefer the air push-ups, stay in the air. Otherwise, we're going to come to the floor for a moment. And we'll take them on our knees today. So as we lower down, we want our elbows to go straight back, squeezing into our ribs. Work this at your own pace. And when we're done, let's go ahead and stand up on our knees or our feet, pressing our elbows way back. Checking in with our breath. And let's go ahead and bring this to standing. For this next exercise, this is where you want to use those dumbbells if you have them. We're going to take an easy lunge, a small, short, narrow lunge. One hand on our thigh, other hand down. So if we're holding that one, we are working larger muscles if you want to grab both dumbbells if they're light, or get a heavier dumbbell. Or we're going to lift up, squeezing in again, and lower down. Lift up, squeeze it in. Let's keep this slow pace. Really challenging our muscles, taking away momentum so that those muscle fibers have to work. Checking for a moment that our shoulder is in place. We're gonna do a total of 12. I think we got 4 more. And let's release that down, lift up. Of course, we're just gonna switch sides. So same thing, narrow stance, one arm resting here, shrug the shoulder back and down, and again, lift it up, squeeze it in, lower it down. Keeping that slow pace. And if we are holding a dumbbell or just our hand, we can let our hand relax, but don't grip too hard. And again, we can get a lot of work here even without gripping anything. Check that our shoulder's still in place. 4 more. Remembering to go slow here. So we work large muscles first. We've done our chest, we've done our back. Set the dumbbell aside, and let's give ourselves a big hug. We'll go back to those circles. A little bit of core work in here. All right, let's switch the top arm. And we'll take this back to our pelvic tilts. Lifting up, hands placed behind our head. Let's lift up. Elbows wide, opening across our chest. And release. All right, let's get to some arms again. If you've got some light dumbbells, you can use those. But we're gonna do this in a way that you won't really need them. We're gonna come back to that original stance we were in just a moment ago. This time we're gonna shrug our shoulder in and down, taking our hand to our hip, holding the dumbbell here if we've got it. And let's go ahead and press back, bring it in. So our upper arm stays in place. Take it slow. And again, we're just gonna do 12. So make sure you got a heavy enough weight for all these exercises that by the time we get to 10, you're starting to hurt. Starting to feel it anyway. Right about now, should be a little strain. Press one more. And then we're gonna press and hold. Let's release. Take this to the other side. We're using a dumbbell, switch hands. Let's shrug our shoulder blade in place, hand to our hip. And we're gonna press back, palm up. Keeping that shoulder and elbow in place. Adding that little twist of our palm, like you're gonna tap your thumb to the ceiling. Halfway there, let's slow it down, press. Really go through the motions. Imagine that you're pushing water away from you or anything else that you wanna push. Let's do 2 more. Again, set our dumbbells aside. Let's shake this out. We'll do a little rotation of our shoulders right here. Now let's turn our palms forward, scoop and lift. Rotate from the shoulders and come down. Now let's release here, shoulders back and down, and just take our arms as far up overhead as they'll go. And bring them back down. We'll do this 2 more times just to check in with the range of motion. 1 more. And let's release from there. And 1 more time, if you've got those dumbbells, you can go ahead and use those. Otherwise, we're gonna go right here. And even without the dumbbells, we're gonna turn our palms up, shrug our shoulders in, elbows in, and just take it to little pulses right here. Turning our palms down, keeping tension on our biceps, especially if we don't have the dumbbells. Let's release here, rotating at our forearms. Now really get some tension on those muscles and take it to that pulse. Keep the tension there. Turning our palms. Turning it back up. And let's hold here. We're gonna rotate out and in. Feeling this at our shoulders. Rotators. We'll do a total of 12 of these. So we've hit our entire upper body, chest, back, arms, shoulders. Let's reach up, press to the ceiling, and bring this back down. We're going to take it to some pelvic tilts again. Extending up, let's find a back bend. Lifting up from here, let's reach our hands back, clasped, and really open across our chest here. If we're feeling it, we can take another back bend, but you don't have to. And let's step out wide. We're going to take one arm up, press it back. Let's take a look over the other shoulder. Looking forward, let's draw this arm across, keeping the shoulder down. And this time we'll drop our head away, wiggle our fingers. Let's lift up, we'll take this up and back. And again, looking out over the other shoulder. Let's bring this back to the front, dropping our shoulder, dropping our head, wiggling our fingers. And let's release from there, bring it back in. Nice big breath up. Thank you as always for watching. Another big breath. Be sure to check the links below. There are some deeper stretches that you can look at, some core work that you can do. Let me know in the comments if you want to focus more on upper body next time or another time, or if you prefer core or any other full body workouts. And I will see you next time.